Hey, I'm from Fresno, where supporting your local college team could get you shot. Nah, for real, bro.
I'm from Fresno, where the police will pull you over if you look like me.
Yo, I'm from Fresno, where out-of-towners think we go to Yosemite every weekend. I ain't been to Yosemite one time.
We them broke boys from the hood. We on them missions, understood. Won't catch us lacking, we that good. We always winning like we should. We flying high, we butterfly up to the sky. No way you catching us, goodbye. Pray to God we make it out alive.
What's up, everybody? This is Marvin from the Broke Boys, and today we're here at one of the most historic buildings in Fresno. Huge shout out to the person that made this happen. My boy right here, Isaiah. Please introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up? I'm Isaiah Washington, a stand-up comedian born and raised in Fresno, California, man. And shout out to Warnor Studios and shout out to Mike, man. Mike Flowers for making this happen, letting us shoot here in this beautiful venue right here, man. Yeah. Hopefully one day I get to play here too. You know, that's the dream, man.
Oh, I mean, we're here, man. Manifest it. I mean,
we are. We're making it happen.
Yeah,
bro.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But thank y'all for having me on, man.
No, thank you. Thank you for coming on and allowing me to really express my sincere gratitude and to dive in deeper into your career and dive in deeper into who you are. Because you are a huge figure out here in Fresno. You are a representation of Fresno.
Okay.
And you're doing your thing.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Huge figure. Backhanded compliment. I'm big. I'm big. They're like,
we both big. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
These motherfuckers had dog days, bro. I was at dog days. I had my shirt buttoned up. I looked like the Michelin Man. That shit was about to pop out and hit production. I was like, dang, my ex commented on y'all shit and I couldn't even reply because I didn't look fresh. I couldn't be like, nah, I'm a catch. My shit was all buttoned up tight. I was like, I made sure to have the shirt open today. You know?
Right. Nothing wrong with it.
Hey, he was still fly though. He was still fly.
We'll still fly.
Someone was gonna insert the little Spider-Man meme.
Yeah. My buddy was holding on for dear life.
Dude, I didn't even think anything of that when I saw it, but then when you pointed it out, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Which I don't mind. That's my fault. I should have been more self-aware of how big I am and known that when I sit down, I know that happens. So, shirt open,
it happens,
man.
brother.
Yeah, it happens.
As a big boy, don't say it happens. It don't happen.
I'm just saying we ain't judging.
He's like,
I'm just saying we ain't judging. You know what I'm saying?
Said skinny dudes do not judge.
Shut your extra small ass up.
He just wore the large shirt to feel good with us.
Right.
Hey, don't call me out. I can't know the secret on that, all right? Oh, man.
Bro. But yeah, I do appreciate y'all having me on here for sure.
I love the fit, man.
Thank you.
Honestly,
incredible, bro.
I hope y'all can see his shoes. My boy got them things on him, brother.
Bro.
Expensive. They were imported.
Yeah.
Brother, yes.
Bro.
Real leather.
So, man.
From the back of the bull.
You ever been to Ross?
Ross.
Man.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I want to dive into deeper for your upbringing. Where you were born and raised here in Fresno, right?
Yeah, I was born in Fresno, California. My mom and my dad met at West Hill College up in Kalinga. Okay. But my mom's from Texas originally. My dad's from the L.A. area. They just happened to settle here. So I'm kind of like, my parents are transplants, but I'm born and raised here, you know. And so growing up was just kind of, it was cool. I had a cool childhood, you know what I mean? My mom was struggling at the beginning, trying to make her business work.
Right.
Shout out to July Star Janitorial Service.
Shout out.
And then, but yeah, like my first little spot, like that I remember, we was like in a garage and stuff, but we were living in like a white family's house, like a guest house garage,
right?
Kind of near Manchester area. So that's like the area I grew up at, Manchester, like Central Fresno, Fresno High area. Sometimes Lafayette Park, where a lot of times I spent my days at, and then, but yeah, just growing up was it was chill, like I say, like I wasn't the brokest, but I wasn't, you know, we was lower middle class. We had rough times, you know, times where my mom had to hustle and make things happen, you know what I mean? Go get on the bus with all her cleaning supplies and keep the lights on and stuff like that. But overall, though, I was blessed, man. Just blessed to have a place to lay my head at night and shit. Shout out to my mom, man. She made all that happen.
Shout out moms. Shout out moms. And then growing up on that area in Manchester, you got to see Manchester when it was like popping at the time,
bro. I remember going to the little carousel when they had the carousel and it was popping, bro. As a little kid, I was like, Bro, they had the Red Robins right there.
Man.
Always wanted to go in there, but my mom was like, nah, we don't got the extra money today.
Right.
Then one time on my birthday, I got to go in there. I felt special, bro.
Man.
They gave me the little gift saying me happy birthday. Yeah, I was feeling good, bro. Manchester back in the day, I remember it was popping, bro. I remember when they had God Shocks up in there, and then like the food court up top was dope. And then just like the stores in there were just popping, bro. Like, I remember when Fulton Mall right down the street was popping back in the day. Like, bro, it used to be popping. But online kind of killed the malls over time and shit. Yeah.
Right. You ever think Fashion Fair would end up like that?
Man, I went to Fashion Fair for the first time in a long time, like 2 weeks ago, and it was kind of like it's slowing down compared to what it was. I just think, bro, online consumerism is like people just want to ship to their door.
Right.
You talk to most people, they getting it from Amazon.
Right.
So it
takes the convenience. It's like you don't have to go in the store.
Yeah. I'm still a store dude just because I like to get my stuff now. So I'm like boom, go into the store. I only get stuff online if it's like equipment stuff.
Okay, word.
It's kind of hard to find, but malls are. They're around, but I don't know how long they're going to be around.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I remember growing up, I mean, Fashion Fair Mall was the place, like, if you definitely had some extra change. Like, I remember I would work so hard during the week in the fields, just saving up as much bread as I can to buy school supplies, school clothes.
Yeah.
And I talked about it with somebody earlier during the week, and I said, back in the day, I remember I used to have like $300, and I would buy myself multiple different outfits, shoes on top of everything.
Yes.
And I was a huge sneakerhead growing up too, so I definitely always had to get one pair of Jordans and one pair of Nikes.
Yeah.
So I would work so hard just to save up for it and go to the mall. And I remember, man, the malls, I get such like nostalgic feelings going back to the mall.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, the mall was a place, bro. The mall was a place. You see all the little pretty ladies when you was a kid. You might have to run a fade at the mall. like just a little. Or you're going to get mean mugged. And I'm like, I don't even know you, bro.
Yeah.
And then, and then just like shopping there, it was cool. It was a vibe.
Yeah.
It was for sure.
Nowadays, I can't even notice. If I don't wear my glasses, I ain't going to notice that I'm getting somebody, mean mugging me.
Yeah.
And some people might be thinking like, oh, what the fuck is this? What the fuck you looking at?
Bro,
and I'm just like, bro, I'm just trying to see. Like, I can't even see you.
Like, what colors you wearing, bro? No, I really can't see what colors you wearing, bro. No, I was thinking about that the other day, man, because like I wear glasses every once in a while, man, because like sometimes when I'm driving, just like farsighted or nearsighted. I'm nearsighted.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, bro, I was like, I put them on and I was like, dang, bro, some people could catch me slipping. Like I would never know. Like, oh, that's an enemy. I don't even got enemies like that. But if I was like that, I was like, oh, I wouldn't have even known. I would just been smiling, getting him. The next thing you would have to be this close.
Beefing with this person.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit.
Man, I ain't smiling at you. Got the microphone on.
Bad. Man, this microphone knocks somebody out for real.
I'm telling you, you ever in a bad predicament during a podcast?
Oh yeah, bro.
Then have one of these in your hand. Oh my goodness,
the parking garage. Best believe
it. You get in a fight and a motherfucker pull a microphone out. I'm sorry, but don't take it lightly.
Yeah, don't take it lightly.
Don't take it lightly.
Fat ass fucking indent, like right here.
Just like the cartoon. Like, man, that should be crazy, bro.
Hey, man, I gotta ask.
Yeah.
What is one of your most favorite stores that you went to as a kid in Fresno?
Favorite stores in Fresno.
Like, it don't even got to be around no more. Just one of the ones you was like, I used to be there all the time as a kid, and you miss it.
Oh, as a kid, it was, what was that store name? And it was in Manchester Mall.
Spencer's?
No, it wasn't Spencer. It was like a toy store.
Spencer's freaky.
It's like, I was like, bro, I was 7 years old at Spencer. My mom, can I get this? This boy,
fuzzy handcuffs.
This boy had a different childhood than us, bro.
I was just trying to see.
Yeah. Trying to test the limits.
I mean, if we can relate, I mean,
I think it was called Zaby Toys or something Toys, bro. I wish
you just put something on my mind just now.
Yeah,
Radio Shack, bro.
Oh, Radio Shack was cold. Radio Shack as a kid.
But the toy place, man.
Yeah, I wish I remember the name of the toy place. What else did I like as a kid, bro? Any ice cream shop. Thrifties. Yeah, I fuck with Thrifties.
Okay.
I wouldn't get it much, but I would fuck with it.
Yeah.
Where else? Dang. I can't even think of any other ones right now, bro. In Fresno, I used to like there was a taco stand on the east side, it was like $2 for $1. It's still there. El Rico's.
Yep, bro. Shout out El Rico's, bro.
I remember going there as a kid. I used to love going over there.
Man.
My mom would give me a horchata. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm living right now. Yeah.
Even then, back in the days, bro, you didn't have too much bread, but you was like, I'm not going to no McDonald's. You hit El Rico's, they gonna plug you them tacos.
Yeah, for sure.
And the one thing about them that I fuck with is they don't cheap out on the meat.
No,
they're not just going a little bit of meat and then hella lettuce on it or nothing. They bless you.
They bless you for sure, bro.
Right. But man, Thrifties, bro, that's a name I ain't heard in a while.
Do they still do thrift? Because all the Rite Aids are closed.
Yeah, they got one.
Are they going?
They had one more near Clovis on I think it's Shaw and Cedar or somewhere
like that. Yeah,
kind of by Doghouse.
Right.
Yeah, I think there's like 2 or 3 left. 2 or 3 left. That's it.
Yeah,
because they're all going bankrupt.
Yeah.
I used to deliver to the Rite Aids out there to Lemoore and Hanford, and then they closed down that facility. It's both of them, bankruptcy and all that. So
hey, shout out that rainbow sherbet though. I ain't gonna hold you, but when I was younger, the orange or the rainbow sherbet.
You a sherbet boy?
I was with it, bro. If it wasn't that, it was cookies and cream. I mean, you can't go wrong with the
cookies and cream classic, right? Come on, bro.
I ain't gonna say mine. People judge me when I say mine.
It's Rocky Road, ain't it? No, it's mint chocolate chip, ain't it?
Fuck yes.
Bro, I'm a mint chocolate chip boy too.
Thank
Come
you.
On, now.
Thank you.
Come on now. Go jump off the ledge. Y'all don't know. There's a big ledge right there.
There's a big dip over there.
Drop right here.
No, but I like mint chocolate chip. I like cookie dough. But I don't like it when they put too much cookie dough in it.
Yeah.
But like as a kid, now I'm my palate kind of changed.
Yeah.
To where like I mess with Rocky Road a little bit.
Okay.
And I like, instead of mint chocolate chip, I love more like chocolate chip. Just
Chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's respectable.
I like sherbet as a kid was fire. Now I'm like, that shit too sweet.
Yeah, it's way too sweet. Yeah. That's real.
So what got you into stand-up, man? Is there any inspiration that really got you going? Or were you always like the class clown and that's what...
To be honest, growing up, I wasn't the class clown, but I was the funny, quiet dude. I was very to myself, very shy as a child. But I was always that dude, like, if we was at the bus stop together, I'll make you laugh.
Yeah.
Now, if there was a full group, I might be timid up and like not tell no jokes, but I'm always observing, always listening. And in my head, I'll be like, oh, that would have been funny to say. And then until I gained confidence later on as a young adult, that's when I started inserting myself in those situations. But as a kid, I was more like quietly funny. I was like assassin. I might hit you with a sniper, boom, like, oh, Isaiah finally talked, but it was funny as fuck. You know what I mean? And with my close friend group, they all knew I was funny. But like, as like, if you were to go back and ask like Delmore Elementary, like, was Isaiah funny? They'll be like, Isaiah was quiet. That was what they would say. But getting into stand up itself. Man, sometimes I hate telling this story because it gets too real. Okay. But it is a real story, So trauma sometimes gets you into comedy. So I used to shoot music videos for 10 years. And then like a bunch of stuff happened. My camera broke. I got into an altercation, got jumped. Then my father passed away in front of me. And that shit like made me spiral, I didn't have money to buy new equipment. I'm dealing with my pops dying. I was drinking a lot, bro. I was drinking heavy, bro. Like after, cause when a tragedy happens, a lot of times, bro, if you already partying and stuff,
you looking for something to cope.
It just makes it even worse. After that, bro, I couldn't sleep and shit, bro. I had to drink. Like I would drink, didn't have to, but I was drinking myself to sleep. And kept seeing like things I could do to maybe save them, replaying shit. And then like, bro, I probably wasted a year of my life, bro. Just like. Well, shout out to my mom's because she let me stay at her house like while I was like trying to figure shit out. And fucking like in that darkness though, I was like listening to shit. Actually, podcasts kind of brought me into stand-up. I was listening to a podcast. There was a local podcast, local as in Bakersfield. They used to talk about local comedy. And they would talk about like coming out to Fresno, doing comedy shows. I was like, bro, there's comedy in Fresno? I never even knew that. I didn't know they had open mics here and none of that. Like growing up, never heard of comedy in Fresno like that. Unless it was a big act.
Somebody coming in.
Yeah, so I never heard of local comedians. And then so I'm listening and I'm like, and I'm listening to how they do it, and I'm like, oh, that's what I naturally do in my mind when I think at home. I'm naturally making jokes like that. I'm naturally seeing the world like this, and and bringing the funny out of it. And I was like, dang, man, that like sounds like something I would want to do. Right. And like being where I was at, the one thing that really attracted to me with comedy is that comedians have this ability of taking trauma and turning it on its head into laughter. A lot of the greatest comedians like Richard Pryor, Patrice O'Neal, like they take that stuff that they felt and they flip it and then that's where like it's almost a form of therapy in a sense. So you're able to like, because once you're on that stage and you're really able to talk about that shit, like you'll never truly get past it, but you're like in a better place. Right. And then over time, bro, I was just like watching them, and then I started watching stand-up more, because like growing up, I wasn't really a stand-up fan like that. You know, I seen the like Eddie Murphy stuff, Kevin Hart, Cat Williams stuff, but I wasn't like watching that daily and like, yo, that's what I want to be. I'm going to be honest, that was not my... Bro, I used to shoot music videos. I thought I was going to be the Hype Williams out here. You know, I thought I was going to be Cole Bennett. You know, like, bro, that's what I thought I was going to be. Right. And then, but like something, just something in me was just like, man, that sounds like something you should do. And then I started researching on the comedy mics in Fresno. And at the time when I first started, there was only, I think, 2 open mics in the city. And then, what's it called? I started watching them. And I would go to the back of the room by myself and just watch people do stand-up for like 3 months. I didn't have the balls to do it. So if you think about doing stand-up, just go watch it, man. Just go watch it. Like, I was in the back of the room watching. I'll get nervous. Like, I'll get nervous just being in the room, just thinking about doing it. Like, bro, you got to go on stage and make people laugh. And then most of the rooms were like in Clovis or North Fresno. So I'm like, these people ain't going to be able to relate to what I'm saying. I'm I don't know if I could really do this and shit. And then eventually, bro, like I just like wrote my first set. It was like about Bill Cosby, because he just got in trouble with all that crazy shit. And then I was going to say that, then I scratched it last second, changed it all up, and it was about like me becoming like if I were to become a father and shit. Like I remember my first set still, and then eventually I finally did that thing, got on that stage, bro. There was 3 people on the stage. 3 people in the crowd, bro. It was freaking, I was the last comedian up. Freaking, I went up there, I did my first minute, because usually when you do an open mic, you get 5 minutes. So I did my first minute, I messed up, and I told the crowd, I was like, hey, y'all think I could start for the top again? They was like, fuck it, we don't give a fuck. And then so I started all over, and then shout out to this one dude, man, because I had a okay set. You know, it's your first time. It was like whatever. I got a couple chuckles, and then this one dude in the crowd, like afterwards, I was kind of like chilling at the bar, like kind of going through the process, like, man, shit, I don't know. Like, like really don't know how I'm feeling.
You're second guessing yourself.
And then that dude walked up and was like, bro, like, you funny. Like, once you, like, gain confidence on stage, bro, I think you're going to be, like, dope at this shit. And I was like, bro, just that little spark of somebody saying that shit, I was like, all right, I'm finna come back tomorrow. And then I came back tomorrow, and then ever since I did that, I just kept going. Then eventually, you know, I just work on my craft heavily, especially at the beginning. I was, like, studying everything, studying punchlines, studying different techniques, studying different styles of comedy. It was just like I was in there, bro.
Obsessive over it.
Yeah, now I'm a little more loose with my style, but back then it was very like...
You got to learn.
Because you got to learn about timing. You got to learn about audiences. I would study audience members. Why is this person not moving? Why is this person laughing? Why is this person got his arms folded? Just trying to read people and then like connecting to people. That's one of the biggest things with stand-up, bro, is like connecting with your audience as quick as possible. Because the second they connect with you, you can almost take them anywhere. They're rocking with you and shit, bro. But yeah, it was definitely a journey to get there. One of the best things that ever happened to me in life, man. But yeah, like really, bro, when I was about to start, like I really like, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I really like was talking to God. Like I said, I was in a dark place, drinking all the time. You know, I still be drinking, but bro, when I started stand-up, I stopped drinking for like a year, just to get my mind right, you know what I mean? But I was in a dark place, bro, and I just talked to God, bro. I prayed. I was like, man, like, if you want me to do this, like, if I'm going to do it all the way, but like, I don't know, I just need a sign, like, to do this. Bro, I laid down on my bed. It was like a cloudy day. Right when I laid down, bro, like a light shined through the light, hit my face. It was like the warmest feeling I ever felt, bro. And I got up and I was like, all right, I'm going to do this shit. And then fucking actually started comedy the day fucking Nipsey Hussle got shot. Rest in peace. Man. And that also was like, bro, like take that. Because I was a Nipsey fan. So I was like, bro, like he would always talk about like going after your dreams, hustling and stuff like that.
Standing for something.
And I was just like, bro, fuck that. I'm going to go do that shit. So hopped on that stage, bro, and then never looked back. Still on here. You know? So we doing it. Fresno, you know, repping that shit to the day I die, man. Yeah, because you got to rep the city too, though.
Fuck you got to.
You got to rep the city, man, because I get tired of the people that make it out of here that don't act like they're not from here.
Right. Yeah. Right.
What you talking about? There's a lot of people that made it from here that have been, oh, yeah, I'm from a small town called Fresno. What the fuck you talking about, bro? You from Fresno. Say that shit with your chest, buddy.
Right.
Man, like, I want people that love their city to make this shit, bro. Shout out to the people that made it. You know, those people that repping it. Like, shout out to Jalen Green. Shout out to Xavier Worthy. You know, shout out to them. They doing their thing. But we need more people to, like, really rep their city. Like, you don't gotta rep it all the time, but when people ask you, like, yeah, I'm from Fresno, don't try to downplay where you from, bro.
Right.
The people out here beautiful. They helped you. They helped you grind to get to where you get. You know, and you just always gotta like remember that shit, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's super hard knowing that there's people that do downplay Fresno, do talk down about Fresno, and they like almost like secondhand embarrassment of the town.
Yeah.
And it's just like, nah, showcase where you come from. Yeah. Like, showcase that no matter how bad it is, like, hey, bro, I'm from Fresno. I grew up working in the fields. Yeah. Right. I grew up from the bottom of the barrel. That's my journey. That's where I come from. I'm proud of it.
Yeah, for sure.
The Central Valley is well known for its agriculture.
Yeah. Right. Nah, for sure. And I think a lot of people try to put cities in the fact of like, how many tall buildings do you have? Like, how many nightclubs do you have? It's like, is it popping like that? But when it comes down to it, it's like, who's going to build you up? How are the people there? Like, do the people root for you? You know, there is a lot of griminess here, but it's like the people that want to see you win, they want to see you win. The city got, you know, they support. They should get better too. You know, we got to get better at supporting. You know, but
absolutely.
But I think a narrative ever since we were kids, I'm pretty sure it happened with you too. Is like, Fresno ain't shit. It's a drive-by town. Like there really ain't nothing to do in Fresno and da 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 da. And it's like, okay, I see your point of view. But also, I think that cripples a lot of people here to think that you can't make it out of here. It's just like, I just got to be this person, a blue collar like worker, which is fine. You know, go get your bag or whatever. But it's also, if you want to be a producer, you can make it out of here, bro. Right. If you want to be a TV film commercial dude, you can make it out of here, bro. And it's like there's so many opportunities and so much talent in this city. And we just got to grow it, nurture it, talk good about ourselves, talk positive about ourselves, like really, really shine, bro. And I think one thing that really made me have that concept, that mindset, is like in high school, like I was messing up. Got kicked out of Bullard High. Shout out to Bullard. But I ended up going to J.E. Young, and then I was taking like classes at Fresno High or whatever. Then I just stopped going, bro. I was like, my mom was working all the time. She really couldn't, you know, keep track of me or all that. I was going through it, whatever. Stopped going. My mom kicked me out the house, sent me to my dad's. I lived in Cleveland, Ohio for a year. Damn. And when I was out there in Ohio, shout out to Cleveland, to the land, man. My brother from out there and all that. But like when I was in Ohio for a year, they had city pride, bro. They were like, they'll talk about their rappers, bro. Like, we got Bone Thugs out here. We got Kid Cudi out here. Right. Shit, we got, they talk about their players. Yo, LeBron from Akron, but shit, Cleveland claim, bro, even though a lot of people talk bad about Cleveland in itself, like the city, they're like, yo, we got pride. Like, they had pride about their city. Right. And I would always try to hit them back with shit like, oh, I'm from Fresno. We got... And I was like, damn, bro. Like, and then Fashion, when I was out there, made the freshman cover. And then I had somebody rep. I was like, bro, we got Fashion, bro. He on the XXL. Who y'all got on the XXL? Right. Ooh, and then, but that changed my mindset of seeing like, representation does matter, bro. Seeing somebody from the city on there, seeing Fashion on the XL, gave me inspiration. You know what I mean? Gave me like, hoped that like, oh dang, somebody from the same city. Oh, you from kind of by Manchester?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, we can make it out
It's
the
one
city.
of us,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I think that's very important as artists out here to rep that, because you never know who's coming behind you. And hopefully the person coming behind you is better than you and keeps the torch going. You feel me?
Yes. And we talk about that all the time, man. You got to keep passing that torch.
Oh yeah,
on.
for sure.
This episode is brought to you by Never Trusted. Before we keep it rolling, we gotta give a big shout out to our sponsor, Never Trusted. Straight out of the 559, they've been repping the culture and the grind since day one. Never Trusted is more than just a brand, it's a statement. It's for the ones who hustle, the ones who've been counted out, and the ones who never folded under pressure. You'll catch us rocking Never Trusted on the podcast, in the street, and at events, because it is Fresno made, Fresno raised, and built for everybody chasing something bigger. So if you're trying to support local and you want gear that actually speaks to the lifestyle, go tap in with Never Trusted. Hit their socials, grab your drip, and let them know the Broke Boys sent you. Never Trusted was built in the 559, trusted by no one, respected by all. Now back to the episode.
I'm over here getting passionate about the city, buddy. We in Fresno right now out the Warnor's fucking theater, man. Come on now.
No, I love that, man. I love that. I love meeting people that really do want to showcase the city. And I think that's what made us different from everybody else that's been doing the platform, because we were going to the Spiral parking lot. We were going to the lake. I mean, we still got to do that episode at the beach. But then Dog Days came, and then going to other people, started showcasing all that. Then all that kind of definitely shifted everything from people's perspective, showing like, hey, you know what, you guys really do want to showcase Fresno, and that's the point. And when you told me that you were like, you know what, I got a special place, I was like, I wonder where. Like, I was thinking about it, and then when you told me it was Warner's Theater, it's like, wow,
let's do it, man. Cause that's like I told you, like I like what y'all doing with like the location thing, bro. Like legend, bro. The Spiral Garage is legendary, bro. Like if you in music and you never shot a music video on the Spiral Garage, I don't know if you from Fresno, bro. Like, bro, every person that makes music, I shot so many music videos up there, bro. It's just, that's the scene, bro. Like, you almost, even if you haven't done it, you got to go do it just to be like, bro, this is legendary, bro. Like, anybody that made music out here, damn near, especially rap music, done shot a video up there, bro. That's a legendary spot. People used to do donuts up there and all types of stuff, bro. Now they got a little gate, so it's gated off a little bit, but you know, back then it was wild. You know, we would be up there just chilling, bro. You would be chilling. Bring your girl up there and do something.
Go test out the suspension.
I couldn't do all that. I'm too big to do the car stuff. You know, I just could get the.
I'll be lying. You know, if there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. I had damn near a whole relationship in a car, bro. I was gonna say, make that shit happen.
Pop the trunk, lay down the seat, recline all the
seats, make sure it happen. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
But yeah, what y'all doing is beautiful though. Just taking it and also like you said, it's showcasing the city and it's showcasing the talent and it's cool. Like also like it's showcasing the artists too. Like and maybe their element too. If they got a spot, they're like, oh yeah, come here. This is where I'll be doing my shit. Like, come check it out.
No, absolutely. And being here on this stage, one day you are going to be here on this stage. And you're going to be performing to all the audience. All this shit's going to be sold out.
With Ghosts. You know the place on it.
Front row.
This shit going to be all sold out except for one seat. And I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be like, who the fuck didn't buy a ticket?
You're going to go to one of the backstage people. Get your ass over here.
Get up there.
Fill it.
Go up there, bro. Filler.
I don't need a light guy.
Bro. Now this is a very beautiful theater, man, and like, hopefully one day I'll get to really perform up here and do it and showcase my talent, bro. For sure.
So I know off camera we were talking a little bit about performances. I do want to reflect on that. How is it when you got to deal with live audience? Is it challenging, or how was it to overcome some of the challenges?
Yeah, it was just repetition, man. It is challenging at the beginning, you know, because your nerves are going to get to you. And some people act like they ain't not nervous, like they always have. Nah, bro, like that. The first couple times, like, you going to feel that. Especially with comedy, you don't have any... there's nothing to save you. That's the one thing about it. Like, there's no beat in the background. Like, you forget your lyrics. There's no guitarist. There's no, like, if you stop talking...
That's it.
Everybody's looking at you like...
Crickets.
What you going to say next? And when it goes bad, trust and believe, you feel that thing. You feel everything. But over time you kind of fall in love with it though, in a sick way. You're like, even when it goes bad, you're like, I know this feeling. Like, but just over time, it's just like a repetition, bro. Just going on stage, like especially with stand-ups. You know, a lot of people don't know this because a lot of people see the finishing product and they think like, oh, this is just how it, like, oh, they're just funny. It's like Dave Chappelle was doing stand-up since he was 16, you know what I mean? Kevin Hart was in every comedy club, you know, working that shit out. Cat Williams used to be in the Bay called Cat in the Hat, and learning his style, and then he found his style and started taking off, you know. Like, so it takes a lot of repetition and just going to open mics, and then the more you go to open mics, the more, you know, the anxiety goes away a little bit. And like I was saying, like, the feeling doesn't go away, but you know how to like you know how to maintain it and like control it, and like you're able to like use it when you need it. Like maybe a joke is talking about anxiety and you're feeling that, channel that anxiety, bro. Maybe you're a little depressed that day, and you're telling a dark joke. Don't get into that, you know what I mean? And you learn how to manipulate it instead of letting it control you and stuff like that.
What's so crazy about that is it's like you can turn one of the most darkest moments into something laughable and not have to use things like alcohol or drugs to cope with those dark things. It's so crazy, man. I think that's beautiful because even for me, like, same situation. I grew up seeing a little bit of comedy, but I didn't never like sit down and watch it and really think about it. It wasn't until recently that I grew up, I started watching more people through YouTube, just watching people on comedy, and I'm just like, damn, like, that was low-key a dark-ass joke, but you got to turn it into something laughable at some point, you know? You just continue to leave it at what it is, then you'll never be able to really move past it. People are going to continue to come back to it and feel that same emotion of sadness or depression. So I think it's a positive thing, man. I think what you're doing is amazing. Absolutely.
And with stand-up too, it's like nobody can kind of hurt you too. Because once you make it, because like, bro, eventually I'll talk about anything in my life, the most embarrassing shit. So it's like nobody can really, you're almost like bulletproof in a sense, because it's like, bro, I'm going to talk about that on stage anyway. Like, if you want to talk about me in some type of light, it's like, and it's true, I'm probably going to talk about that. Me being fat, I'm going to talk about that. Me having titties, I'm going to talk about that, man. My shirt not fitting right, I'm going to talk about that, bro. Me having to stay at my mom's for way too long, I'm going to talk about that. Anything, you want to say, I'm going to bring that on stage, and it makes it kind of like, bro, you really can't hurt me, because it's like,
all the jokes they can come up with,
I'm already coming up with it. And I'm going to turn it, it's going to be funnier than what you what you do. So it's like, that's one thing I like about stand-up too. It's like, beautiful, you get to put your heart on that stage, bro. You get to, bro, I seen some comedians, man, they talk about everything. You like, bro, like, you almost want to be like, bro, why are you even saying that? But they hit you with that punchline, and you like, you fucking genius. Motherfucker. Like, and then like, bro, I heard people say some shit where like in an everyday world you be judging them, but they put it on stage, made it funny. It's like, bro, I can't even judge you, bro. Like, and we're all humans. We all got these problems, and I think that's why comedy relates to a lot of people, because it shows a lot of people like, oh, there's other people that do this? Oh, shit.
I think the same way that I do.
Or like, oh, I can relate to that in some way. I've been in a dark place and I had to do some dumb shit. And like, oh, okay, for sure. Like, yeah.
I get you, man. So is there sometimes that you do dark humor jokes? Or do you ever get treading the line of like, maybe you're about to get canceled, maybe you're
especially with cancel culture. How do you deal with that?
Cancel culture to me ain't a real thing yet, because I ain't on that. I wouldn't say I'm on that level to be like, it's like, what are you going to take away? Like, at this point, you know what I mean? But to be real, I think when it comes to live shows, cancel culture is more of an internet thing. People in person, bro, like, they laugh, bro. I seen some of the craziest comedians talk about like wild stuff. Me personally, I'm not intentionally dark. This is not my style of comedy to be like, talk about some dead babies or something. Like, I've seen dudes talk about that and make it funny, but that's not where my mind goes. I'm more like dark in the sense of like, I will talk about darker things in my life or darker subject matters and turn it funny, but I'm not really like trying to just say the most wild stuff. But I do think it's important to have the freedom of speech, but also you got to understand there is freedom of consequence. You know, like you just come up here and say some racist ass shit with no jokes, nothing. Like, expect people to get mad. You know, like people will get mad, but if you make it funny, it's like maybe 75 of them laugh, maybe 25. Fuck the 25. Stick with that 75. But like, you can't just come up here and just say whatever, you know, and just be like, yo, that's comedy because we have freedom of speech and I could go on stage and say the N-word and I'm white. It's like, well, nah, bro, well, that's not comedy. That's just you a white dude trying to say the N-word on stage. Now, you making it clever as hell, you might get the pass. Like Louis C.K., bro, his first joke on one of his specials, he say the N-word, but it's so good, you're like, like I want to be mad at you, bro, but like that was fucking good. I might tell you behind closed doors, bro. Like, don't say that shit. But that was a good ass joke, brother. It's like if you can make it funny enough, there will be a certain amount of people that fuck with you. But there's always going to be people that's like, oh, I don't like that, or why'd you talk about that? It's like you can't really. If you let that affect your comedy, then you're not going to be true to yourself, and I don't think you're probably going to be a good comedian.
And I think it works both ways too, because as an audience member, why are you going to a comedy show taking shit too serious?
Yeah, for sure.
That's another thing too. Having to deal with that as a comedian, especially when you're first starting out. I'm sure that's probably one of your challenges, was seeing, like you said, oh, why has this person got their arms crossed? Because they don't fuck with the content that I'm creating, or is it the simple fact that as an audience member, they're just like, I'm not a comedy person.
Yeah,
you know?
For sure.
I think that's a challenge that I feel like a lot of people, that would like make or break them in their earlier days, for sure.
I just had that happen on this Friday. I had a show. Older white people. Shout out to older white people. It'd be cool, but it was just like a country club. And I was talking about a subject, and you could see their face like I don't even want to hear this shit. But I had to call them out. At this point, I could do crowd work, so I called them out. I fucked with it, and then I was like, just hold on. I'm going to get to the joke. Just ride with me. And then eventually they, you know, after the show, they're all cool and stuff like that. But you can see it. It's kind of fun sometimes because you're like, all right, how do I flip this? Make it like I can tell you uncomfortable. And sometimes you go even deeper. That's where us comics are sick. We see you like, I don't like this. And we're like, all right, let me poke it even more. Let's see how far you fucking sissy ass motherfucker. Let's see. I'm going to take it there. What you going to say after the show?
In regards to like crowd work, do you enjoy crowd work more than like stand-up comedy?
More than material. All of it's stand-up.
Well, other than material, my bad.
But crowd work to me is, I like material better because just it's what I want to say.
Okay.
And so it's like, to me, I look at a stand-up set as like a story almost. Not everybody looks at that, but it's like there's a beginning to an end, and I wrap it up at the end, and there might be a callback and type things like that. And when you do crowd work, it's more just like improv, a little quicker, a little more tongue-in-cheek, not as deep thoughted. A little bit. It is a really good skill to have because you never know what's going to go on with the crowd. Like somebody might heckle you, you got to shut down the heckler, and then But I usually try to get back into my material. Sometimes though, you'll get lost in crowd work, and if it's working though, it's working. And you can keep it going, keep it flowing. Like there's been times where I like try to do my set, like my material, and I'm like, this is not the crowd for it. Let's fuck with the crowd, and you know, because at the end of the day, so you know, especially you getting paid for shows, you're getting paid to make people laugh. So if your set's not working, you got to deviate a little bit, you know, and make it work. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So when you work and you have your set already prepared for, and you said it right now too, like you have to maybe rely on something else. Is it all improv, or is it something that you already, you know what, I've done this in the past, let me try to use that material back?
When it comes to crowd work, it's a little bit of both. You know, it's like sometimes like you'll be messing with somebody and it triggers like an old joke and it just naturally comes out. But crowd work is a lot more like freestyle rapping, I guess. It's like you might have said some lines before, but a lot of it's improv. And then, so compared to material is like the stuff you go to open mics and kind of religiously work it out. Bro, it might take 2 years to get one joke perfect, and that's like crazy to say, but like it really might take that long to get your 10-minute set where you need it to be, where it's like bow, because it takes way longer than you think. Like you think it wouldn't take that long, but like you consistently have to like work on it. And if you really want to be on that next level with those dudes that are like really doing it, like you gotta like go to the gym. You know, you gotta work on that, do the mental gymnastics and work on your wordplay and work on punchlines and work on timing and just like do it all the time.
Man. That's crazy.
That sounds like a lot. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Like I would have never thought. And honestly, like I didn't notice anything about like how you were saying earlier about any local comedians here.
Yeah.
I honestly
true.
personally didn't know that they had comedy clubs or anything like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I always thought it was just like a Bay Area thing or a LA thing.
Yeah.
And truly, I noticed you first.
Okay.
On my For You page.
Yeah.
And then you were doing a lot of the, if you're really from Fresno, when you, and those skits were really funny, and I would send them to the old group chats.
Yeah, cool.
And that's how I discovered, like, oh shit, there's local comedians.
Yeah, bro. And that's kind of what I want to do, push more to. Because it's like I said, I didn't even know. Like, so I don't expect people to really know unless you're like really trying to get into stand-up or you're a stand-up fan, you know what I mean? But if you're just like a regular everyday Fresno dude, you're not going to really know about the shows out here. Yeah. But there are a lot of good open mics going on, and we're starting to produce a lot more shows. We don't have an official comedy club in Fresno yet. The Laugh Factory was supposed to open. I don't know what happened with that, but hopefully one day we get an official club where it's like more centralized, where it's like this is where you come for comedy. But right now, like the Chico's Old Town Clovis, every Wednesday, Fridays they be having shows. They usually pretty cool. Quail State down the street every Wednesday they're starting to have open mics if you're ever thinking about doing comedy. Tuesdays at Strummers they're doing open mics every week. Thursday at the in Sanger, I think it's the Call Out Bar. I might be fucking up the bar's name, but in Sanger they got an open mic. And usually Friday and Saturdays we have like shows like in different areas, like Feather DeWise. Shout out to Feather DeWise. He's like a comedy legend out here in Fresno. Like if you don't know who Feather DeWise is, like that's somebody like when I started comedy, I'm like, bro, there's people like this out here. I did a show with him the other day. I'm like, I still look at him like, bro, I still got work to do. You know, there's a couple comedians out here where it's like, I might have more of a name because I put my stuff on social media and stuff. And don't get me wrong, I'm a beast on stage, but I'm still learning. I'm still learning. There's dudes out here that have been doing it 30 years. Get on that stage and make you fucking, you like, bro, I didn't even know somebody could be that funny. You know? And there's a couple of dudes out here in Fresno that are like beast mode for real. But they, you know, they might be older, don't do the social media as much and stuff like that. But bro, like shout out to all of them because all of them were very welcoming to the younger comedians and, you know, taught them stuff and like put them under their wings and like, you know, showed them the ropes and stuff. And then like this new generation of comics, like shout out myself, Mike Wooden, we got Ethan Wallen, we got Antonio Martinez, Jesse Andrada. We got people out here like starting to like do their thing. And when you come to the show, Natalia McLovin, shout out Natalia, like that are like really like starting to get the, like we're building the foundation. And then, you know, we need more comics and stuff like that. I think not enough people know about it. And then a lot of people don't know it's a grind. So like some people will come in and do it once or twice and then realize like, oh no, like you got to take this seriously. A lot of people drop out, but yeah, for sure. If you ever think about doing comedy, hit me up. Like if you ever, like that's one thing I'll always try to like, hey, try to guide you in the right direction. Even if I'm not at all the open mics, I'll be definitely like, here's the person you got to talk to, come out here. You know what I mean? Encourage you. Because it's, especially, man, we need more African Americans. We need more Mexicans doing comedy. We need some more females doing comedy, man. Like, come out there and do your thing, man. If you funny, come out there and do your thing, man. And it's a very encouraging community. Like, real, like, we want to see you win. You know, and we'll help you on that journey. If you do bad the first time, it doesn't really matter. You got on the stage. You know, it takes time to be on that high level. You know what I mean? For sure.
Absolutely,
man. I love that. So, what, amongst everything, what is your biggest goals?
My biggest goals, well, comedy wise, I just want to be like the best I could be, and I want to take it to a level just where I could stand up there with some of the greatest, you know, and have my name up there with like, just like being like, oh, this dude's a dope ass comic, bro. Like at the end of the day, that's it's like have my own fan base and all like that. Community wise, like eventually, I wanna build like just a lot of what we were talking about. Like I'll build a program or something to help the youth, help like showing people there's a different way. Like if you got a talent, like I don't know how to put it. Like have like almost like a teaching center where like you can learn how to do podcasting as a 13-year-old, 12-year-old. You can learn how to do comedy, like a community center or like really the arts and
like a performing arts center.
Yeah, but really like that's invested in and invested in the youth and showing the kids in Fresno. It's like, man, like the gang shit, you know, that's like super popular, like the thing, whatever. Like, but it's like also it's like, bro, a lot of people like when I was shooting music videos and all that, a lot of these dudes is talented and stuff like that, and they just like nobody was saying you talented or being like, oh, bro, you could take that skill and go over here. Or so like building more places like that. That would be my overall goal for Fresno. You know, over time I'll probably have more goals to grow the community, but like right now that'll be like my overall goal. Just like I want to help like people like just see like there's more out here. And you can make it happen. A lot of talented people that don't know they're talented. Sometimes it takes somebody to be like,
just
hey, bro, like you don't even know you're good at this.
Right.
Just come over here with me. Like, bro, you funny. I see you. You're funny in front of all your friends. Yeah. Hey, come over here. Come to the open mic, bro. Let me show you the ropes. Like I want those type of programs. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of dudes on the block that's the funniest people you would ever know. Yeah, but don't even know about comedy. Right. Don't even know like that's an option. You know what I mean? So just putting that out there. And it might be only like a couple people, but shit, a couple people, you know? And then the more people that grow, it shows other people like what y'all doing with the podcasting thing. It's like right now, it's like there's a couple people doing it, but the more y'all all do it in the city, there will be more. Like, y'all be the pioneers and everything like that. Right. But there'll be people under y'all that like look up to y'all, and then hopefully y'all get to show them the game later on and stuff like that, and then help grow the city like that.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful feeling, and I'm pretty sure you probably get it too if people come up to you and be like, "Oh, you inspired me to do comedy. You inspired me to do more skits." Because people have come up to us and they've been like, "Wow, like you guys really did something with this," and like I really inspired to do something like that. And I tell everybody, just dive into it, bro. You don't need a book. You don't need nothing. Just fucking figure it out. Just grind.
Just grind and then trust yourself and then be real with yourself. Be real with what your skill set is and ask for help. Ask for people to, that's something I'm learning still. Like asking for teams, you know, and being like, you know, there's certain things I can't do. And being open to letting other people give you advice and stuff like that. It's all part of the game, you know what I mean? But it's like, that's something sometimes I struggle with because I'm so like, do like that. Or sometimes I got a little bit like calm down, or like my homie Feezy, shout out to Feezy the Great, would be like, hey, bro, like, hey, like you got to refocus here and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And so having good people around you is very important. You know what I mean? Building that team up, like y'all got your team, that shit, like y'all all work together and help each other and grind it out, and that's very important, you know?
And something that I had to learn for sure is like I definitely need somebody that can manage me. I definitely need a videographer. And after Dog Days, I was like, I'm gonna upgrade it into this shit because it's the evolution of the things that you have to learn. Like, hey, you need people. You can't just do it by yourself.
You're gonna burn yourself out quick.
For sure. And that's still something like me personally. I'm like learning. I'm learning, and I'm trying to be more open to like, because a lot of times with stand up it's such a solo, and like but skits especially, it's like, all right, I'm starting to want to do a cast of people, like starting to do like regular casts of like, all right, we got to build characters. Let's do this, and let's do like, okay, I need to start talking to somebody, be more of a cameraman. Since I was a cameraman for so long, I'm like, oh, I know how to do all this shit. But it's like,
you don't have somebody to do it for you.
And eventually it's like, like that's going to fall in on itself if you think like that. So that's something right now currently I'm exploring within myself of like how to grow it, how to be more open to people coming into my life and helping grow this career, and also helping them shine too at the same time.
Right.
No, for sure. And when you start getting open-minded, things will fall into place by themselves. That's one thing that I've learned. Is never force anything. I will never force anything, any project. If it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's going to happen naturally, and when it happens naturally, it's more fulfilling. It's more like at its fullest potential.
For sure.
So you definitely take it one day at a time, take your course, and dude, you're already doing it.
Thanks.
And keep on grinding, keep on going, bro, because it's showing up, and you're inspiring not only just the people around us and the people that are watching this, but you're also inspiring the next generation of comedians.
Exactly.
Yeah, hopefully, man.
Well, you know,
on a daily basis, bro. You
sure.
never know, and that's another thing too. Is the people who don't say anything.
Yeah.
The people who are inspired but don't say a word.
Yeah.
The amount of people that we ran into and like, bro, I watch your guys' podcast all the time. Like, I'm like, what? I wouldn't have never expected that.
Yeah.
My own mom, I went home one day and she was just like, oh, I saw you guys' podcast that y'all did the other day.
Hey,
and I was like, man, I was like, there's no way you actually, and I mean, I live with my mom right now, so it's just like, she be seeing me gone, coming in and out the house.
It's just, it's those supportive people that you get that just kind of just help you out to keep going. So speaking about all that, knowing that a lot of this stuff is with trauma and dealing with trauma and coming from a dark place, how are you mentally now?
How am I mentally now? You know,
how's it dealing with certain things, even though if maybe you haven't talked about it, or even you talk about it in your set and you're just laughing about it? But
yeah. It's like, you know, there's because I'm in a very kind of weird space right now where like I'm starting to get known, but financially it's still like grinding. You know what I mean? So it's like so from the outside looking in, and somebody might be like, oh yeah, he put in, but it's like also it's like, nah, I'm still figuring this out. Like I'm still regular than a motherfucker. Like, bro, I'm still putting $10 in pump one. You know what I mean? I'm still figuring this out. But like being okay with that journey of like being like, all right, you haven't got it completely figured out, but like just keep pushing. Eventually it's going to come out. So like, you know, there's days where it's like, bro, I don't want to do no skits, but I'm like, nah, like fuck it. Like I would say that's one good thing about me. I don't know where I got it from mentally. It's just I'm very like if I get down on myself, like my go-to is like do more. Or like, oh, okay, you feeling some type of way? All right, let me hit up Fiji. Hey, bro, we gotta go shoot something. Like that's
your dog.
Yeah. And then but I have days of like, just days of just like being worn out, being like sometimes like not thinking I'm going to be funny, like can't come up with jokes. Like, damn, bro, like, is it over? Like, damn, am I not funny no more? Like,
I've reached the end.
Yeah, I reached. Oh, damn, there's no more jokes. You know what I mean? It was just like, oh man, how And then a lot of times, it's just pray, just talk to myself, talk to my people around, and just allow myself to feel it. That's one thing I'm learning. It's just like allow myself to be okay. Like let me feel this. It'll pass. Mm-hmm. All right, get back on the grind. And let's keep going. And try not to let it kill you. And try not to like push it to the side, because that could kill you too. Like just like And then next thing you know, you're fucking you blow up or something and do something dumb.
Get overwhelmed or some shit.
But mentally, like for the most part, I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, there's hard days, there's really good days, and just figuring it out. I'm more just every day, just like how can I get a little better? How can I do it? And so, just hopefully over time, I'll look back and be like, oh shit, I'm in a cool spot now. Yeah. But I'm already like right now, I'm like shit. Like I'm in it, but I'm also appreciating it too. Like I said, I used to shoot music video. We wanted to shoot music videos in this bitch. Now we here shooting a fucking podcast. 10 years ago, I'm like thinking, how do motherfuckers get inside the Grizzlies, inside Chachansey to shoot something like that? Bro, we jumped the fence a long time ago, shot a video in the little pool area. Should have got kicked out and shit. And then next thing you know, shout out to Sam hitting me up. Hey, bro, let's do something. I'm on the field or talking I'm like, oh shit, okay. Like those moments I do appreciate, because I've been in the creative arena for a while. You know? So it's like just seeing those small, that's not even small, that's big. But seeing those opportunities happen is definitely like, I take it in, I appreciate it, but I also know like these are just stepping stones. It's like, all right, cool, appreciate that, but let's take it to the next level. End of the day, you want to have your family straight. You want to be able to give back to the community the way you want to. You want to be able to inspire people, and of course you got to take care of your own mental health. Take time for prayer. Take time to, admit that you ain't perfect, and take time to talk to your loved ones, communicate. You know, that's something like communication is something I'm really trying to work on. You know what I mean? And just continue to just grind, bro. Just trying to hustle it out. You know?
Yeah, that's all you can do, brother.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
How y'all doing though? How y'all met? I need to know.
So,
because y'all like the smaller version of me and Feezy.
Smaller version.
Originally, it was
a
through
group
mutual.
thing.
Yeah, he had homies that I was friends with, and we ended up hanging out outside of school. So we ended up graduating. We knew of each other during high school, but we didn't.
What school was y'all going to?
Central.
Okay, Central. Y'all some. Oh,
Yeah. Hey.
That's why y'all looked at me.
I know Fresno.
No, Bullard. That's why y'all looked at me like that.
That's rivals right there.
Yeah. When I said Bullard, they was like,
Nah, I got some Bullard homies, so I ain't gonna lie.
No, but yeah, it was a group thing. We all were close. We all hung out together. We would drink, party together, and get fucked up, like getting high. Everybody used to come in my house. That was always the place to kick it.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then little by little, like some people we kept hanging out and having deep conversations. We would open about mental health. We would open about like random shit. We'd talk about some stupid shit. Like,
I was being hella gay, huh?
Yeah, shit like that.
Like,
we'd all go to Spencer's.
Yeah, we all go to Spencer together and shit. Cry together, hold hands.
Cry together,
that's real though. That's the Central East boys. You know?
Nah.
We learned that from the Bullet right there.
Bullet inspired, proudly.
Now go ahead, keep going.
But it just became like, all right, you know what? Like, we're bullshitting so much. Like, why don't we just fucking get on a podcast and do it?
Yeah.
Like, we saw like how people would fucking make hella money off this shit.
For sure.
Right? But then, you know, push comes to shove. I mean, I did it. I got an investment of it. Small ass fucking little thing with shitty ass mics, but that was all that I could afford, and that's what just started the ball,
bro.
Right.
So that's
and little by little, like, you know, people started dropping like flies. You know, people switching up, people change, and then you got nothing but love for them. You know, you hope they figure their lives out, but at the end of the day, like, hey, if you're not helping me out and you're getting in my way, you're an obstacle, then hey,
you gotta keep going. Especially that's one thing you learn about just being a artist or a creator. It's just like not everybody's built for that.
Yeah.
And it sucks to say. It's like there's a lot of homies that I know that just like, you know, we all cool. It's all love, but it's just like I'm in a different lane right now.
Right.
And this is what we're doing. And very similar to your story. That's how me and Feezy kind of like started doing the skits. Is because me and him were always been homies forever. Like we did a podcast back in the day, but life happened and we kind of stopped it. And then, but like we would always bullshit together, chill together, and I guess it came to a realization because I was already doing stand up, and I came to him and I was like, bro, like I'm thinking about doing this online shit. You know what I mean? Like the skits and stuff like that. But I really just don't got nobody to shoot the shit. And then he was like, bro, I got you, whatever. We shot our first skit with RB the Barber. It was just me and RB. And then afterwards, I was like, bro, like, I want to do more of that. And then he told me he wanted, like, as a kid, he always wanted to be a comedic actor and stuff like that. I didn't even know that. This is my homie for years. I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, bro, like, I want to be in movies like Marlon Wayne and stuff like that.
Right.
And then I was like, bro, we always chilling together and we drinking, talking bullshit, talking about life. It's like, we might as well do that a little bit and do something productive and shoot these skits.
Right.
Yeah.
And then from there, it's just like shout out to him. He's been down, bro. He's been, like I told y'all earlier, man, sometimes he'll bring his kids to the shoot, you know. The kids run in there. Sometimes we got to be like, cut, let's reshoot it. But he dedicated to the skits stuff too, even though he doesn't particularly do stand-up. Like, he started to host a little bit at Frank's place with us at the Circle. But, like, he was committed to that, you know what I mean? And it takes somebody like that. Like, I wouldn't be able to do all these skits without him. You know what I mean? It would look hella funny with me by myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, shout out to him to like committing to that vision and being like, oh yeah, bro, we all in. Let's rock this shit out. You know what I mean? And I kind of see that with y'all. Like, y'all probably had that conversation. Like, oh yeah, bro, let's do this. Like, bro, like
there would be long nights that I'd be working and be like, fuck, I gotta figure something out. And just like I said, like, people just switching up, and it's just like, you know what, like, bless their path. I hope they figure themselves out. And I just kept it going, and really, I felt like nobody really believed in me. But then when it started just continue going, it's just like fuck, okay, this is working. And then DJ would be in the background being like, come on, bro, like I know you. He was just like, you come from nothing, bro. So you figuring it out, you going. And then there would be times he'd be like, well, shit, like, I want to get on. Like, let's go. Let me get on. And I was like, yeah, hell yeah, come on. And then he was definitely one of the people that helped elevate me more and not to stop, not to give up. There's a handful of people that I show love and always give them love. Shout out Ivan, shout out Juan, shout out my girl was always a supporter. And they definitely helped me out of like, you know what, keep going. And now like I'm here. And look where we're at.
Man.
So
it's working, bro. And what y'all got going is a beautiful thing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And like it's just the beginning too. You know. And I'm excited to see y'all future. And like,
we're excited to see yours,
come back in a later date, and we all on a different level. And we like, both all look at each other like, hey, bro, look at where we came from. You
exactly.
know?
All coming from the home of Fresno, bro, in places where we didn't have too much. No silver spoons. No, you know what I'm saying? No given opportunities. That was like, okay, here's your studio. Here, go ahead and do what you want to do. Y'all had to do it off the muscle. And with that being said, we really want to see you grind, man. We want to see you up there. When we all elevate, we want to see you with us.
We finna be up there, bro.
Absolutely.
Finna be up there.
You brought it up earlier that you saw us as like your younger, or the younger version of you and your homie, which is crazy because he's a Raiders fan and I'm a Niners fan.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
So when we see your skits, I'm like,
that's funny. I'm like, y'all are younger version. If we stuck with podcasts in an alternate universe,
literally,
for sure. That's funny as hell, bro.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, bro.
I had to bring that up for sure because I was like, I thought about it. He was like, oh, fuck, the Raiders lost.
Hey.
And I was like,
oh, bro, y'all lost by a point. But the Niners lost today too, so.
No, but hear me out. There's nothing worse than going to your Instagram notes and cheering on your team mid-game.
Yeah.
And then you got to go back to the notes at the end of the game and
delete.
Post a song, act like nobody saw it.
I wish I cared, but I just can't.
Honestly,
like I wish I felt bad for you, but I just as a Niner fan, I just
listen, man. If you put your money into the Raiders, even as a Raiders fan, bro, come on, you know you're not finna make that shit back. And
that's coming from a real Raider fan.
I'm just saying, bro. Like I got faith in it. That's why I'm still watching the game. I'm still watching my boys. But it's like, damn, I'm not putting no money up to y'all, bro.
Whenever you're ready to jump ship, man, then
I'm not crossing that bridge. We need a quarterback, and they need to stop, bro. They be running the fuck out of that running back. They be exhausting him to his last breath. It's like. We just need a well put together team, honestly, bro. It's really pissing me off.
Honestly, what they need to do is they need to get rid of the franchise, start all over, start fresh. Because, man, how many times have you guys rebuilt?
Man.
Fired the head coach, the staff, it's got all-stars.
When was the last time the Raiders went to the Super Bowl? Thank you.
Enough said. 2-1. I remember. Rich Gannon. I'm older than y'all. I remember that shit. Rich Gannon. Y'all lost to Tampa Bay badly. But low-key, they had your playbook. So, that was kind of dirty.
But I'm saying, seeing a lineup like that, we haven't seen a good team put together like that in years.
Yeah, the closest thing y'all had was when Carr, and then he fucking broke his leg, and that shit killed y'all. Since then, it's been bad, bro.
And all I'm saying is still fuck the Niners. I know we just across the bay. It's love.
No, we were.
We were across the bay. Y'all were.
Like my boy Louis Bell said, y'all lost Oakland Raiders now. Y'all the lost Oakland Raiders, man.
If it was up to me, they'd still be in Oakland.
Yeah, they would, but they not. Now y'all got a better stadium though. I'll give y'all that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but you're not paying all that money to go watch your team lose.
Nah.
At that stadium, like that's it.
I'll go watch the fight, the Crawford fight.
Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah. I'm telling you, brother. I'll probably still spend a dough and go see him.
Have you seen in Vegas yet?
Nah, brother. I ain't been to a single football game in person before. Yeah.
I only been to one Niner game. It was dope though. I ain't gonna lie. Just like in person, like I recommend like when you get extra money, bro, just go watch your team, bro. Make sure it's a team you think you can win against. Especially if you want to play the bag. Especially if you going to play the bag. Make sure it's a team you like, or a good game like that where it's like y'all did lose, but you were excited during the game.
The
and
energy was there.
And shit like that.
I'm thinking of doing it eventually. I think it probably won't be this season. We'll see what happens next season when they start doing a lineup again. I definitely want to invest into it eventually, like really get down and serious with it because I grew up watching the Raider games and stuff like that, but again, watching season after season after season. Brother, I used to watch my dad.
Yeah.
We'd be in the living room watching on Sundays, watching the Raiders play.
Yeah.
He'd turn the TV off like 30 minutes before the game in. And I'm just like, at this point, bro, I'm with you on that. Like,
It's all good, man.
So,
I mean, if they keep having to lose a season, I mean, you might go this year, bro. I mean, tickets might be cheap as fuck.
Bro, don't let him get on.
This boy got a gambler's mindset. He's like, listen, it could be red, it could be black.
So which one y'all want?
I mean, are we going? Red, bro.
It's like the worse y'all do, the better seats you get. Like, actually, I want them to tank the season so I can go in. Yeah, I want some $50 tickets. Now, me and my boy, actually, last night we were looking at it because Feezy wants to go out there, and my bro that we do skits with too, Uncle Kennedy. Shout out to Uncle Kennedy. He from Africa and shit, but he a Browns fan. And what's it called? They were looking up tickets, and like the tickets next week, I think for the Cowboys, or 2 weeks from now, it was like crazy. It was like something like. Lowest ticket was like $500. They went to the Browns Raider ticket. It was like $150. It was like I was like, that's what y'all got to go to.
Yeah.
Fuck going to the Cowboys game. Go to the Browns game because y'all both suck. Now the Cowboys suck too though. We ain't fucking with the Cowboys either. Yeah, on God.
Hey man.
Well, Isaiah, man, I just want to say thank you for giving us the opportunity. Thank you for hopping on, bro. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
This episode was incredible. We had a lot
Can
of
I
laughs.
shout out one thing real quick?
Yeah.
Shout out to Frank's Place, and they're doing this thing called here at Warren Studio called Boo Fest. It's coming up right now, man. And I'm going to be giving out 10 free tickets, so you can hit me up, man. I'll throw them tickets at you. Hey, man. And shout out to just everybody in Fresno that's grinding, that's doing their thing, you feel me? All the podcasts out there, y'all especially. Shout out to all the people just putting in that work, man. Just continue to do that, man. And let's make this city, shine. I was going to say, let's make this city great again like I was Trump. I had to stop myself. I was
Wrong demographic.
Yeah, I was like, God damn it. I was like, that sounds so good. Why did he take that from us? I was like, that's just a good saying, God damn it. Let's make this city shine again.
That's right.
Now this city always shining. You feel me? Because we really from Fresno, California, baby.
559, baby. You know what it is.
Shout out. Much love, y'all. I love you guys. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Please go ahead and check them out. Please insert your socials, bro, so that way they can find not your social security, your social media outlets.
No, drop that too.
Yeah. Let me, y'all want my credit card too?
We're listening.
My VIN number. You want my pink slip?
Go ahead.
This motherfucker just trying to get to the rating. He said he just wants some discounted ticket. Anybody a Raider fan out there got a season ticket? Give him a ticket. He needs to go to a. Hey, you know you don't want to go. Give it to your boy. Give it to your boy. Let him go be sad and cry in person.
That's gonna be a long drive home.
Yeah, long drive, bro. He's gonna be crying in the car the whole way there. But you can find me on social media, Isaiah the Comic 23. Or wait, no, my name's just Isaiah the Comic. That was my email, Isaiah the Comic, on everything. Facebook, I don't use that much. It's just Isaiah Washington.
Yeah,
absolutely. Hey, and shout out Never Trusted. I know you'll see these hats. I know you see that.
I know you guys saw the ad, the 30-minute ad insert. Go ahead and get you guys a hat.
Y'all put a 30-minute ad in here?
The 30-minute mark.
Yeah, 30-minute mark.
It's like magic minute.
The whole episode.
I'm like,
really trying to get that YouTube revenue.
Really trying to sell these hats, bro. Like,
all means necessary.
Bro, lights are turning off in the back. I told you this place is haunted, bro. I told y'all.
Dude, earlier while we were recording the episode, I'm looking at Isaiah. He's telling me something. I could have swore somebody was like sitting right there in that chair.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy is you see where that chair is unfolded?
Oh, snap. Nah, yeah, you from Fresno. This is one of the most haunted places.
Man, I done been in Kearney Park at nighttime. Looking for shit. Ain't seen nothing.
Yeah.
This?
Yeah. You want to do this at night?
No.
Maybe for a Halloween special.
Maybe. I'm going to be honest with you. I'll go to Boo Fest.
Oh, for sure. Hell yeah. Gotta pop out. I'll be there too.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate you guys.
Man.
Thank you guys. You guys have a good one. Much love.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.